This conference will now be recorded.
Today we will see Lightning Token. So put a heading called as Lightning Token. Start writing first. Lightning Token. Right? Start writing. Centralized design token. It's not there on the screen. Centralized design token. Centralized design token to store CSS values. Centralized design token to store CSS values are called design token. Are called design token. Are called design token or lightning token. So what is a lightning token? It is a centralized token value that stores CSS values. Now, before we write further, let's understand what it is. Right, let me open the paint. There we go. A1, A2, A3, A4. Well, let's assume a scenario here. Let's assume that there are multiple applications or there are multiple components. You can take any scenario, your wish. Right? Multiple applications or multiple components, anything is fine. Now, let's assume that you apply a color here, yellow. Right? In this, somebody applies, different shades of yellow. Like this, if there are 100 components in real time, when you're doing a project, obviously there'll be more than 100 components you'll be creating. End-to-end project will have more than 100 components. Let's assume that you have these many components. Now, company decides or the client decide to change the color, right? They want to change the color. What do you have to do now? You have to open each and every component. They decide that every component has to be blue. The company decide that every component, all the yellows has to be changed to blue. Now, what is the option? You have to open each component. You have to go to the component bundle called as style. because all the CSS where we put them in a style. You have to open each style of each component and then you have to make a change. Every component, every application, you have to open the style. Then you have to make the required changes. In real time, if there are 100 components, is it possible that you can open one component, every component that you open, and then you change it? In realistic, this is not possible. It's not doable. In realistic, this is not doable. This is definitely not doable. Then how can we handle this situation? Question raises. This situation can be handled using a centralized location to store the value. Why can't the style values are stored here in a centralized location? And that is called as lightning token. We will store them in the token. We will store them in the token. And then these token will be used in all the applications. All the applications or component, wherever it is required. Everywhere it will be used. Like this. You make a change. You say that token value equals to orange. Immediately, every component will change its color to orange. Ting, 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 ting. This is called lightning token. This is called lightning token. A centralized token value to store CSS values. It's a centralized, declared at one location. And every development, every component, every application should use token. In the style, you will not hard code the values. The values will now be available in the token, and the style will read the values from the token. You change the token, every component, right, values will be changed automatically. Remember that by default, the token name, whenever you say token, by default, the token name, right, by default, the token name has to be default token. Remember this very well. By default, the token name has to be, right, default tokens dot token. System doesn't recognize any other name. This is the name has to be there. If you put any other name, system will not recognize this, right? So start writing the properties. Write down properties of token. Number one, centralized value to store CSS. Centralized value to store CSS value. First point. Centralized value to store CSS values. Second point, the name of the token should be default T capital tokens dot token dot tokens. Whatever is there in the black color on the screen, copy that. Default has to be this. Next, next, next. Tokens contain token. Tokens, plural, contain token to store values. Tokens contain token to store values. Right? Perfect. This pointer enough. Let's understand. Right? Let me log in. Rupam @lt124.com. Password CRM1234 hash. Let me log into Salesforce. Close. Never set up. Developer console. File, close all. Now there we go. File, new, lightning token. I'm in the last lightning tokens. I click on it. I told you the default name has to be right. Default name has to be right. It has to be default tokens dot token. Ide per bettale. Can I change the name? No. But see, I'm not listening. I'm writing LT, lightning token underscore today's date 10/04 underscore example 1 underscore right token underscore size. This will be not be recognized. Remember that. This token will not be recognized. Right? So I created a token which says token size. It says aura token. Inside the bundle element, there is only one bundle called token. That's it. Now inside this, I will write token, right? Aura token, aura token, right? Name equals to, I will say, right? I will say FNTSZ. Name equals to FNTSZ1. Value equals to, right? 15px. Like this, I will create multiple tokens. Next, font size 2, 25 pixel. Font size 3, right? I will say 30 pixel. After that, I will say HDR1, header 1, 45 pixel. Header 2, HDR, okay, let it be all small. Doesn't make a difference. HDR2, I will say 50 pixel. Next, BDR, border, SZ, border size, 5 pixel. Border size 1. BDR, SZ, 2, border size 2 equals to 8 pixel. Next, what else? What else size we can have? What are the different sizes that could be there in a project? Font size, border size, header size, any other size? Do you think we capture any time? Right? Anywhere? Font size is over, border size is over. In this, I'm storing only sizes. All the size will be stored in this token called as size. This will not work, by the way. Next, right? In case any other size, miscellaneous, MISCSZ, miscellaneous size, 12 pixel. Miscellaneous size 1, 2, 3. 12 pixel, 15 pixel, 18 pixel. Now, these are the values which stores the size. Duplicate, right? Line number 4. Here is a duplicate token. 3. See, system doesn't take duplicate tokens. Now, what is the use of it? Can you show me the use, Rupam? Definitely. Let's go ahead. File, new, lightning component, LC, right? Token size, token use. I say that submit. I created a component where we will have a token use. Here, this is the component. I will say lightning, Lightning, card. Title equals to lightning token. Lightning token use. Inside this, I have a div. Let's say that. Div. A div. Class. Class equals to my box. Inside this, I will say hello. Good morning. This is lightning token. Token output. Now, what happened? Lightning card not found. Lig light ning. Control S. Now, where should you write your style? All the style has to be written in the style tag. Dot my box. Is it inner element? Yes. Then you should have a space. Now, what is that? I want that this box that I've created, I want a border, right? So what I will do, I will go to the CSS, right? Let me open a CSS. Let me go to Google. CSS. CSS tutorial, right? Border, right? Border. I will say border style equals to solid. Control C. This is how you do the programming. Next, border width. See, border width equals to 5 pixel. This is actually we do the programming like this. What I have taught you to do it. Border color equals to green. Control C. Now, if you keep hard coding the values in the component, tomorrow if you have to change this green to black or green to blue, then you have to open every component you have to go to the style and you have to change the color. Now, we have created a token to store size. So you will not hard code the value there. There you will say token. Token. And what is the token? BRD size 2. This is the token. Token BRD size 2. See, I am not hard coding the value there. I am referring to a token. In the token, the values are being stored. And that token I'm using in my CSS. That token I'm using in my CSS. By the way, as soon as I save, it will give an error. Because I told you, system doesn't recognize any name other than default tokens. Other than default token, system doesn't recognize any other name. Then Rupam, why this new option is given then? Let's understand this also. So I try to save and it will give an error. Control S, I'll get an error. See, no token found. No token name, default token found. See, system is looking for default token only. This is the name it's looking. Default tokens. So let's do one thing. Let's create another token. File, new, lightning token. This time I will give you whatever the name that system wants. What is the name it is expecting? It is expecting a name called as default token, right? What happened? Here we go. Copy. System recognize only this name, no other name. Here we go. I'm pasting in the chat window also. The name has to be this. Submit. I created another name called as default token. Here already one token is there. Here another token is there. In this token, I will store all colors. Same thing. I will say font FNT CLR, green or black, BLACK, black. FNTCLR, black. Like this, in this token, I will store only colors. Font color 2, red. Header color, HDRCLR 1. I will say green. HDRCLR, I will say blue. I will say B border, BDRCLR1, orange. Next, BDRCLR2, I will say pink. I'll have one more token. Background, BKGRND, background, yellow. Control S. You have created token. Now, this will be recognized. All the colors will be recognized. Whenever you want this token by size token to be recognized, then come to the default token, use extend keyword. EXTENDS, extends. Extends to what? Extends to C colon. Whatever the token name. LT underscore 10004 underscore example 1 underscore token underscore size. See, the default token, I have extended it to the size token. Now you can use it. Now if I say Control S, there will be no error. See, earlier there was an error, right? Border color, you can take it from a token. Token, we have default token which is storing the color. Border color is BRD color 1. See, I can take it, right? Border color. I want border size. Border has size also. Border width. There we go. 5 pixel. Right? Did I copy it here? Border width. BDR size over. Border color is over. Background. 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 Background equals token. Token. Now you can give the color. Background color equals to this one. Font size. Let's go to the font. Font also you can maintain from here. Font size. Control C. Font size equals to token. I'm using everything from the token. Size is here. Font size. I will say font size equals to FNT size 3. See? Color. Color. Token. Color. Color is stored in the default token. Here it is. I will say header color. Header color 2. Control S. Everybody is able to understand yes or no what we are doing and how we are using the token? Yes. Yes, sir. No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right? Token. Over. Now you go and see the output. File, new, application. What was the name of the token? LA underscore 1004 underscore example 1 underscore TOKEN token. Let me copy this. Control C. I created an application. I go ahead and inside the application, I call the component underscore use. That was the component. Here extends equals to force SLDS. Control S. Right? It's not LA, it's LC. Control S. Click on preview. See? Hello, good morning. This is Lightning token output. I got it. Company decide to change the font color to green. You don't need to touch the component now. No need to touch the component, right? You don't need to go ahead and use, right, the font color, right, header color to. Just go ahead and change the token. Header color to. Header color to. Color is in here, right? What is that? Yellow. Header color to. From blue, I will change it to blue. I will change it to purple. Purple. Control S. I'm changing in the token and automatically the output will change. Next time somebody refreshes it, next time somebody refreshes the component, immediately it will change to purple. See? Company wants to change the background color from yellow to pink. You don't need to touch the component. Background color, pink. I'm changing in the token, and every component which is implementing this token will now show background as pink. You don't need to touch the component individually. You don't need to touch the component individually. Understood, guys? The use of token? Everyone? What is the use of token and how I'm using the token? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Anybody has any questions? Now, every component will use this token. By default, the token name should be default token. If any extra token you have created, you will put extend. You created one more token. Default token is extended to token size. Here is the token size. Token size can again extend to token width, token width, token, something else. Like this, you can do it. You can create multiple token, but all the token should be connected to default token by an extend keyword. Rupam, can I connect multiple at a time? No, just with a keep extending one after the one. Default token is connected to the size token. Size token will be connected to the color token. Color token will be connected to the width token. Width token will be connected to the miscellaneous token. Miscellaneous token will be connected to something. So you can have 10 different tokens to be worked in a page, in a component. We call them as lightning token. Lightning token. Any component using this token, right, will now displays the value as per the token. You make a change in the token, every component, the change will be reflected. Centralized storing of CSS value is called token. Clear? Anybody has any questions? Everybody clear? Anybody has any questions on the token? Very small topic, but in real time it is used.
Rupam,
Mhm.
the first created token values are using in default token, right?
Correct. You have to call them in the default token, right? The first token should be default token. Remember that. System recognize only default token. So system will call default token. Default token is extended to the one which we created first. That can be extended to third. Third can be extended to fourth. Fourth can be extended to 5. Like this, if you would have created multiple token, then you can keep on extending them. Clear? Yes, sir. Anybody has any questions? Anybody has any questions? Perfect. By this, we end all the Lightning component or Lightning element creation. We know how to create an app. We know how to create a component. We know how to create an interface. What is an interface? To share. Whenever you want to share a method, attribute, right, or an event, we create interface. What is an event? Right? Any type of messages passed to the platform, a system message or a browser event. There are two events, application component. What is a token? Centralized storing of CSS value, token. What is component? This is the main. This is the element which has been displayed to the end user. What is application? Application is to see preview. Inke em panledu application. Applications are only used for two things. Number one, preview. Number two, lightning out. This is what we'll be doing today now. The last concept of your lightning is, how can I export a lightning in a Visualforce page? I want to do a lightning development in a Visualforce page. Can I do that? Yes. For that, you have to create application. Lightning app. Here, you should get a checkbox. I don't know why I'm not getting a checkbox here. A single checkbox. A single checkbox is to come, right? File, new. Whenever you create a lightning, you have one checkbox. Check that box. If you remember, we never checked that box. Till today, we never checked that box. Right? If you remember, whenever we create a component, there was a checkboxes, which I discussed in one of the class. Here, there's a lot of checkboxes is to come. Now it's not coming up here. That is a browser issue, right? Nak rawatledu, as usual, the way you complain. So don't worry. Here, if you remember, available for record page, available for home page, available for right app tab page, available for right flexi pages, all these checkboxes were there. Based on the checkboxes, if you remember, we used the word deployed. You don't need application. Whenever you use implements, record has home page, right, has force has record ID, right, then you don't need application. Applications are required only for previewing and exporting a lightning component to Visualforce, only to use. Now, let me close everything. File, close all. Right? Yes. File, new. I'm not creating an app component, I'm creating an application. LA 1004, example 2, example LT lightning out to Visualforce. I'm creating an application. You need to check that box. Check that box. Suppose the box is not available, so don't worry. Click on submit. Em problem level. Go ahead and write manually. Extends equals to LTNG out app. OUT app. Don't write extends to force SLDS. Whenever you check the box, you will get this. If you're not getting checkbox, manually write it. Extend lightning out app. Extend lightning out app. What do you want to export? Aura dependency. Use Aura dependency. Use Aura dependency keyword. I want a lightning button to be exported. Resource. RESOURC. Resource. Resource equals to lightning button. Over. Spelling is wrong. Resource spelling is wrong. RESOURC. Right. Control S. Then also wrong.
No, sir. C. C should not be.
RES. Control S. Resource spelling is right. Inta. I want a button to be taken out. Then this is the way you have to write. Now let us create a Visual Force page. File, new, Visual Force page. VF underscore 1004 underscore example 2 underscore lightning LT button. This is the Visual Force page. Visual Force page. Now, first thing you have to use Apex. INCLUD include lightning. First command. Apex include lightning. That's it. In this, there are only two attributes, ID and re-render. Manaki రెండే అవసరం లేదు. First line should be this. Use this. Now, I know my Apex development. Apex. What is that? Apex form. Inside the form, Apex page block. Right? Title equals to LIGHT lightning button versus Visual Force button. Lightning button versus Visual Force button. Title. Inside that, Apex page block section. There'll be two sections. Copy, copy. First section, title equals to VF button. Here, second one, title equals to lightning button. How to put a Visual Force button? Everyone knows it. Apex, COMM command button. Apex command button. Value equals to submit. This is how you put a Visual Force button. Now lightning button. Here I want the lightning button to be appearing. Wherever you want a button, wherever you want the lightning component to be appeared, use div. Div. Use div. 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 Give IDs. ID equals to anything, 1, over. In this place, my lightning button will come. How? Write a script tag. Script. Script. Script tag. Inside the script tag, dollar. Now I'll make the programming little bigger so that you can see it very clearly. Dollar. Lightning, LIGHT, L capital. Dot use. That is what you have used here. Include lightning, so I'm using it here. Dollar lightning use. Lightning use has two parameters. First parameter, the app name. First parameter, the app name, the name of the app. What is my name of the app? If you remember, my name of the app is what? Right? C colon LA underscore 1004. I should have copied it. Okay, let me say file, new, lightning app. Here is the name. Control C, cancel it. Here is the name. First, you have to give the app name. Second parameter is a function. Function. This is how you write a function. Function. Right? In the Java class, I've been showing you. Function. This is the way you write a function. See, I'm splitting into two lines. All the program we will write here now. Here I will say dollar lightning create component, LIGHT lightning dot create COMPONENT. lightning.create component. Tell me, create component has how many parameters? How many parameters are there in the create component? Come on, dynamic component.
Three
Three.
components.
Three. There are 3 parameters. But here, 4. What is the first parameter? The first parameter is what you want to create. I want to create a button. Oh, I want to create a button. Lightning button. I want to create. Second parameter. What is the second parameter? All the details regarding the button in a brick
Attributes.
attributes. There we go. I will say button label, label, colon, label equals to submit, comma, next, variant, green, variant equals to success, comma, next. What else you want? I want icon name, icon name. Icon name is utility utility colon bug. Icon name, right? Done. See, my parameter 2 is done. Next, third parameter. Third parameter is the location. Where do you want to show this? I want to show this at line number 10, and here it is called ID. ID equals to 1. Third parameter is the location. Where do you want to store? ID of the location. Fourth parameter is a function, which you know that. Function function. Function. Fourth parameter is a function again. Fourth parameter is a function. In that function, there are 3 parameters. Name of the component, dynamic component, comma, error. What was the other one? Tell me.
Status.
Right? What are the 3 parameters we have in the dynamic component concept?
Component error status.
Right? STATUS, status, comma, ERROR error, MESSAGE. If you remember, name of the component, you can give anything. CMP, MIM, MBT, BT, and this one you can give anything. And here I will say alert. I'm giving one alert message. Your dynamic component, your button, BUTT1 button is created. CREATD, created successfully. Your button is created successfully. See, Control S. I'm saving it. Control S on the keyboard. Saving, 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 saved. Now click on preview. If everything I've written correct, I will get one Visual Force button and one Lightning button in 2 sections. Preview. Right? Your button is created successfully. Click OK. See? In a Visual Force page, I have a Lightning button. I have a Visual Force button. See the difference? How I can create a Visual Force, in a Visual Force, a Lightning component. I'll show you more example. Don't worry. Everybody understood? Yes. Yes.
Sir,
Yes.
if a project consists of all these Visual Force pages, so we can upgrade with this feature, right, sir?
Why we need this? Question is there. Rupam, why are you not showing a Visual Force in a Lightning? Because we don't need in real time. In real time, every company is using Visual Force. They want to migrate to Lightning. In a night, you cannot change. In a 1 month, 2 months, you cannot migrate the whole project. It will take at least a year for a migration project to work on. Now company says that, hey, suddenly if we change the screen to lightning, then my employees might get, they might resist. They might say, no, we are good in classic only. Can we do in a phased manner? So here is the importance. That is the whole purpose of showing you how to call a lightning component inside a Visual Force page. Company employees will be using a Visual Force page. This is a VF. For the last 10 years, they have been using this page VF. In this page, let's assume that there are a couple of sections are there. One section, two sections. Both are Visual Force. Now what you will do is that you will develop an equal component in Lightning. In Lightning, Lightning, Lightning. You'll test it. Yes, sir, everything is fine. And then what you will do is that you will remove this piece, delete, and you will import this Lightning here. Control C, Control V. This Lightning you'll import here, like this. Now, half of the page is Visual Force, half of is Lightning. This is Lightning, Lightning, Lightning. And this is Visual Force, VF. Whole page is also VF. Outside, VF. Outside, VF. But in between the VF, there's a one Lightning. Next quarter, you create. By now, users will not be completely, they will not see complete new screen. They will see that old screen, but ఏదో ఈ ఒక్క component తేడాగా ఉంది. Somewhere one component is looking different. And they, because that is right, Lightning created, they will get adjusted slowly. In the next quarter, create an equivalent Lightning component for this and then replace it. This is the migration strategy. And then replace this. By now, they would have got adjusted with the second. Already they have seen the Lightning component. Then they will not feel the difference. Lightning. Finally, change everything to Lightning. See, this is exactly what I'm doing. I kept my old Visual Force page as it is. I introduced one Lightning. They will say, రెండు button ఉన్నాయి, two types. Okay, fine. ఇది కూడా button, ఇది కూడా button. They will not be able to feel, they will be able to feel the difference, but they will not resist because both are there. Next time, change this button also to Lightning. Slowly. Finally, change everything to Lightning. This is exactly what I'm doing. To make you understand, I will do one more. Close. File. Open Lightning resources. You remember that search, our favorite search? This one. Search. I go to the app preview. This is a Lightning component. This is a Lightning component where you can give a keyword R and click on search. Immediately system says thank you and it shows all the data, right? All the data are. I want this feature in Classic. Same feature I want in Classic. What will you do? Will you redevelop again in Classic? No. Why can't we export this component out, Rupam? Why can't we export this component out, Rupam? Yes, exactly. Close everything. We don't need anything. You have to just say that Aura application extend. What do you have to put here? You have to say, what do you have to put here, guys? Tell me.
Lightning
LT,
Aura.
LTNG colon OUTAPP. See, 2602 class, 26 February class. Now I'm modifying it. And here you have to say what? Here you have to say what? Aura dependency. Aura dependency. Resource equals to this one, C colon. This is resource. Earlier I took Lightning button. Now I want to take my custom Lightning component out. Over, guys. right? What is that? Every time I'm making a problem in the resource spelling, RESOURC resource. Over. See, inte. 26 February class, now I have modified it. Now this, I will take it outside. File, new, Visual Force page. VF underscore 1004 underscore example 3 underscore LT out underscore ACC search. Here we go. First step, Apex INC include lightning. Over. Now you do your Visual Force programming as usual. Apex form. Inside this, Apex page block. Title equals to account search. Title equals to ACCOUNT account SEARCH search. SEARCH account search. Oh, title equals to account. Let's say that. Okay. Next, inside that, Apex page block section. Title equals to account search. I want here my component should appear. So you have to use div. Wherever your component has to appear, use div. Use div. Give an ID. Give an ID. ID equals to, I done 1, I'm saying 2. Over, guys. Now, right, here you will write script. Script tag. In the script tag, what will you write? Dollar LIGHTNING lightning.use. Lightning.use has 2 parameters. Number 1, name of the app. What is the name of the app? C:LA underscore 2602 underscore example 2 underscore SEARCH search ACC. Search ACC. Spelling has to be correct. No caps mistake. See? Comma. Second one is a function. Second one is a function. FUNCTION function. Ila function. Now I will write the program here inside this function. You don't need to, put it in a separate line. You can keep continuing writing it. But just for your understanding, I'm dividing into 2 lines. You can write them all in a single line program. No issues. Inside this, dollar LIGHTNING lightning dot create component. Lightning dot create component. Lightning dot create component has 3 parameters, but here it has 4 parameters. First one is the name of the component. Here is the name. Control C. Name of the component. Second parameter is the attributes. Here no attributes at all. Third parameter, location. Where is the location? Location is 2. Fourth parameter, comma, is a function. FUNCTION function. Fourth parameter is a function. Inside the function, you can give any name. You can say my AC search, ACS, my AC search, comma. Now you have to go ahead and you have to use the dynamic components, right? Status, comma, error message. I don't want to write anything inside this. I'm not writing anything inside the bracket. What is this? After the component is created, the message, whatever you write, will be displayed. Over, guys. Inte program. Control S. Now you see if I have written everything correct without any spelling mistake. Preview. There we go. Account search will come. See, inside a Visualforce page, I have a lightning component coming up, and I can say RUP RU search. Thank you. See, Rupam, can I make it full? Yes. A search. See, thank you. It's working. Tabular format. In the table, Pina tiles. Where this is working? It's working in Visualforce page now. What is this? This is a lightning component. This is a lightning component. You want in a single page? Yes. Then say column equals to 1. Control S. You can put this inside a div. You can control it any way you want. See, now it became big. A search. Thank you. And see, so easy to call a lightning component inside a Visualforce page. So easy to call a lightning component inside a Visualforce page. Here is the program. Now I've written in all one line. I can put them all in one line. It good. I can remove the space still here, and I can put them in all in one line. Script tag. Clear, guys? Understood, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, everyone. How to take a lightning component to a Visualforce page?
Yes, sir.
You will use include lightning. You will use lightning use along with lightning create component. So create a lightning component and you can now place them in the Visualforce page wherever you like. Perfect. Anybody has any questions or doubt? Anybody has any questions or doubt? Perfect. Now, let's talk about what are the important topics in Lightning for the interviews and everything, right? What are the important topics that we need to focus, right? Number one, right? What is Lightning? What is Salesforce Lightning and Lightning experience? Lightning and Lightning experience. First class, please refer. Number two, COMPONET component bundle. Component bundle, application bundle. Number three, what is Lightning design system? Number four, events. Both component and application. Component event and application event. Next, 05, Lightning data service. Lightning data service, both form-based and programming-based. 100%. Next, 06, Lightning with server-side controller or Apex. right? There are 4. Get the method, then pass the parameters, then right callback, set callback, and then enqueue action. If you remember, Lightning with Apex. It has the method has to be Aura enabled. It has to be public. It has to be static. So here we go. You have to remember those classes. Lightning with Apex. Next, a Aura syntaxes. Tell me, what are the Aura syntax you have learned? Attribute, ID, Aura ID, Aura attribute, Aura
Or
if,
I, or
Aura
iteration.
ITR iteration. Next, tell me, what are the auras you have learned? Today you have learned one aura. What was that? Aura set,
Or a dependency.
aura dependency. Next, aura. What else? Aura if, aura set, aura ID, aura interface, right? Aura method, aura method, right?
Action override.
Right? Aura method. These are the aura syntaxes you have to ask. You have to be very well remembering. 08, right? Lightning interface with attribute, with method, with event. Next, 09, lightning token, which we have learned today. They will ask you, what is a lightning token? What is the use of it? Lightning event, LDS, both form and programming. Lightning token. Next, 10, dynamic component and components. 11, lightning in VF, which we have done today. Visual Force. How can you use lightning in Visual Force? 12, data tables. Lightning data tables. How to use, or in other word, LIGHT and lightning syntaxes. Earlier I gave aura syntax, SYNTX, especially data tables, lightning data tables, buttons, input, INPUTFIELDS, input fields like this, all lightning syntaxes, all lightning syntaxes. 13, CSS, right? What is lightning CSS? Inner element, outer element. How do you give this dot inner, OUTR outer? How do you apply an CSS to an inner element, outer element? 14, helper. What is the use of helper? 15, INIT, which is equals to re-render. That's the reason we are not writing re-rendering programming. Or a handler, initialization. Initializations. Right? These
Action
are,
override, sir.
yep, action override is also there. That's correct. 16, they ask action overrides. 17, right? INTR, FAC, interface. Flexi pages, I will say. FLEXI, flexi page. What is the flexi page? How do you put for record page, home page, tab page, or app page? Those checkboxes, if you remember. Force has record ID. Right? flexi page, these things, or how do you deploy, how do you use the components. Inside this data table, you have lightning card, CARD card, layout item, so many things. These are the points that you need to remember, and nobody can beat you in lightning. Lightning important topics. If you prepare this for the interview and you go, you can put 3.5 years experience. You can say that in the lightning you have been working for last 3.5 years. 17 topics you prepare well, that's it. 15 to 17 topics from here, prepare well and go. Perfect. You will also get the code book. Sorry. You will get interview questions. By next weekend, you will be able to see that the interview questions are also copied in your drive along with the videos. Right? All these will be dumped to you. Where is that? Right? Lightning interview question, lightning docs. Let me see. It's here or not. Yep. You will be getting a code book where all the scenarios are solved. Almost 50 to 60 scenarios are there in this document, guys. Other than the course material where you have the definition, this is the code book, Lightning, Salesforce Lightning. And you have about how many? Right? 57 scenarios solved. Topic wise, you can see. Multi-pick list, SSS static, application event, display common custom controls, flexi page. See, by topic I've given, so that if somebody asks, you should be able to give an example immediately. All these are out programming versus output. Some theories are also there. What will give what? See, like this. Program is there, and after the program, you have an output. Ila kanbartadi. See how to build this page, for example. Whole solved is there. So it's a completely solved how to build this type of card system, which I've not shown you. Right? You can see you can build it with the tiles. Just the account search, but I want with the logo. Now I'm getting this purple box. If you see details, but no, I want with it like a visiting card. I want a logo, company logo. All these are given to you. Complete solved page. This also will be given to you, but you cannot download this document. It is only for use. Right? You can see it online, but you cannot download it. Along with that, you will get a lightning interview questions. Lightning interview questions. Please prepare those. Start preparing the lightning interview question right now. The same questions. What is Salesforce? What is Salesforce Lightning? What is the difference between Lightning and Lightning Experience? Lightning Component Framework? Complete. Like this, interview questions are given to you. What is Aura? Why do you use Aura? Right? What is the namespace? What is the use of this? What is Lightning App Builder? What is the use of this? What is the difference between a Visualforce component and a Lightning component? Does the Lightning works with Visualforce? Right? All these questions are available. Interview questions. Plus, as usual, you'll get your course material. That anyhow, I'm not going to stop it. Right? Prepare and read those. All these things will give you a complete lightning. Clear, everyone? Right? These documents will be available to you very soon. By tomorrow or day after tomorrow, these all documents will be dumped. Next week, we will be starting LWC, Lightning Web Component. Complete new world again. The way you have learned this as a new, completely different from Apex, that also will be completely different from Lightning. If Apex is a bus, Lightning is a plane, LWC is a rocket. Completely different. All three are mode of transport, but they are different. A bus driver cannot fly a plane. A plane pilot cannot fly a rocket. He need to be trained extra. Rocket flying is not. So next Saturday onwards, we will be starting your LWC classes. Right? It will continue for the next 1.5 months. Your class will still continue, guys. Another 5 to 6 weekends, you'll be with me. Right, everyone? That's it with the lightning topic. We have almost been 8 to 9 weeks now. If I'm not wrong, 8 weekends to 9 weekends we have completed, 2 months. Right? By this, you're right. Lightning will come. Right?
Sir,
Yes. Yes.
I'm planning for the certification. You suggested someone was there to,
Yep. I can give the number.
in order to, sir.
Yep. Sure.
Yeah, sir. Can you please provide the number, sir?
Yes. Sure. Why not? Right. Let me go ahead and give you the number. Right. Here we go. Anil, and the number is 80195988182. I'm pinging it in the chat window. There we go. Right, contact him. Next, Sujata, will you be covering community side? Sujata, that is exactly what I gave in the project class. Community, look for it. I'm looking for people to come up. If not, then anyhow, in the project support class, I'll show you. I've been asking everyone to go do research on community. Find at least one topic, find by yourself. 2 topics, page reference, and actually not 2, 3 topics I give you to find. Page reference, remote action, and community. More topically. Can't you guys do this much? Why you want every topic I should teach? Some topic even you should work out, you should find. In real time, you might get something different. How will you find it out then when I'm not there? Build that. Now you have to find by yourself. Find it out. By knowingly certain topics, I skip and I give it in the project so that you guys find it out. And that is by knowingly. I can show you everything of this world. But believe me, when you start working, that time you need to have a search capability where you have to find the things by yourself. And that is exactly what I want to build. How to deploy a community portal, how to create a community portal, how to go ahead and convert a Visualforce page to a community portal. Find it out. Google is there, everything is there. Right? Because in the project support class, nobody's talking about this. I was there in the last Wednesday project support class. You want everything.
Last Wednesday, no class, sir. We waited in morning.
Last Wednesday, there was a class. Go and ask your friend. Yes, I was there. Last Sunday, this Thursday. What do you call? Last Wednesday. India to 6th. 6th, I was there. Exactly 10 o'clock, I was there on the link on 6th of April. Yes, this Wednesday, I was there. There were people also who joined. So many people joined. Go and ask them. Right? That's it today. We will stop here. Next week, we will start LWC. So thank you guys. Till then.
Next Wednesday class ఉంది కదా?
Sorry?
Project support
Class
class is there.
ప్రాజెక్ట్ సపోర్ట్ లో మీరు డౌట్ తీసుకొని రావాలి. అక్కడ నేను చెప్పడం ఏం లేదు. Don't think
sir.
that I'll teach you something. Yes.
Is it next Wednesday? Okay.
This coming Wednesday is there.
Okay.
100%. I told you after the class is over, I'll give you 2 to 3 weeks project support. Even a doubt unte randi. I'm always there. People who do the project, they should only come. Toko uppkoni raakandi. Don't come by wiggling your tail. Right? At least do something. Show me that you're doing. People who put effort, I will definitely help them. Right? So that's it for my end, guys. Let's meet next Saturday, same time, same link. Link doesn't change. Saturday morning, 7 o'clock. We will start your LWC. Don't miss the first LWC class, because that is where we'll discuss about the infrastructure, basic LWC component. And believe me, it will be completely different from Salesforce now. We will not even open developer console. We will not do programming. LWC programming cannot be done in developer console. Ikkada choice లేదు. So it will be completely different class from next week onwards. So thank you guys. Happy weekdays. Let's make next Saturday at 7. Bye bye guys. Take care.